Thank you, Billy. Seriously. And you too, Coach. Those are words to live by. My story is not specifically poignant, but I can say that I wanted to be part of this team. I've had friends and family members who have succumbed to the insidious disease of cancer. We look at the sports world, the names have been mentioned of guys who have contracted but nevertheless have survived, whether it's Jim Boeheim, Jim Calhoun, George Carl, and we're talking about prostate cancer. I really wanted to step back for a second because, when you have people who, not only are undergoing treatment or ultimately succumb to it, there's a helpless feeling there. And sometimes you want to sit back and say, what can I do? And not being a doctor, not, obviously having any magical powers, the best thing I could do is take a look at whatever visibility that I had and be able to use that in a manner that is going to make a difference. And when you take a look at the great team that's been assembled and it's been spoken to, whether it's ASCO, ESPN, Edge Health, if you take a look at the folks up here on the dais, you understand that we have an opportunity to use the medium of sports to be able to deliver a message in a way that men understand, and that's so important. I wanted to be part of On the Line because it's time to realize, and even for me to realize, that our health is on the line. We need to start talking about health. We need to develop a dialogue among and between men, and specifically as a man of color, recognizing that the disease strikes us in a more frequent manner than it does anybody else. It's important to understand what you can do about it, how you can take control of your fortunes to a certain extent. I don't know what it is. It's been mentioned before, the culture of men, and particularly, as an African American male, sometimes, we're taught to endure stoically. But the bottom line is that, we have to forget about, what the consequences might be from treatment. Obviously in this macho world, we think about some of those things, and that sometimes prevents men from getting really serious about their health. But in the end, it comes down to this. Our health is on the line. We have to take a look at, the odds that you will be stricken, by this disease. But as has been mentioned, it's not a death sentence. Early detection can improve the odds of survival. And that's what this is all about. That's why I wanted to get behind, this particular campaign and help deliver this message in any way, shape, form that I could. We're talking about 1 in 6. I could have a gathering of my friends and take a look at that and understand what the impact might be. So in the end, this was important to me to be able to do something, to be able to at least push aside that helpless feeling and have some kind of impact. And if it's just one person, hopefully it's a million, but if it's just one person that can be saved from delivering this message, I'll feel that our job has been done.